The
Do you
StreamYard
see him
link.
backstage?
Oh, the StreamYard link I sent. Oh my goodness. I say, oh boy. So I tell you what we're going to do in the future. Your
Mm-hmm.
guests that's coming on that haven't been on StreamYard before,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to do a test before your show.
We need to,
Um,
yes. 'Cause-
we need to do that.
mhm,
Like you do sound checks when you are
mhm.
performing. Okay, let's do that. Um, and if they haven't been on StreamYard, it can be a little tricky, a
It
little
can
tricky.
be.
And
He said
so
send it again. I will have to definitely send it again. Let's go
yeah,
ahead.
let's.
Let's go to a song and I'm gonna send it to him again.
Oh, you just read my mind right here. And now I'm going to come up with. Oh, this is one of the Lady Songbird Jinda's songs here. I've got many to choose from, and oh boy, for your love vibe with me, everything is all right.
My favorite song, and I have to say, because I created the video for it last night, is The Man I Love because it was written by me and my husband. And that was probably one of my favorite songs that I have.
Which is that everything is all right?
The Man I Love.
Oh, I don't have that.
You don't have The Man I Love? What you mean?
No, I don't have the MP3. I need
I
to
don't
tell
think
Howard to
that
send me
you
the
believe you
MP3.
don't have that.
No, he did not. Okay, you tell Howard. You tell the hostile man that I need. We need to have. No, he's out of control. He didn't send me that song.
Yes,
Okay, all right.
bless my baby's
So I
heart. He's
need.
been so busy.
No, don't no. Now you know Howard and I. Oh, here's Chill Will right here. So, but we're gonna get back to you, young lady. We'll get
Okay.
back to you. And I need that you tell Howard that I need that MP3. But it's
I'm
been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you right now. And
uh
I'm going to turn off my camera because you have none other than Mr. Chill Will. Is
you
that
will.
correct?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. What's
Yeah.
up, y'all? Chill World Music in the
Hey.
house.
How you doing, Chill Will? Welcome to Soul to
I'm
Soul
all
Sit Down.
right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Just enjoying the cold weather.
Man. Now where are
And
you
you
at?
I'm in South Carolina, Beaufort.
Okay. Well, we live in Augusta, but right now we're in Kentucky.
Oh,
So
Kentucky.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're in Kentucky. It's cold out here. It's real
Yeah,
cold.
I got a lot of family in Augusta.
Okay. Well, I
Strangers.
wanted
okay?
to tell you thank you so much for such a short notice of coming on
Yeah.
my show. But it works out, as being a great thing that you're here on my platform, so people get to know Chill Will,
I
and
appreciate y'all.
I really appreciate this because this platform is so amazing, and it helped me in my career, and it's helped many others because Studio W Buzz does. You're not just here; you're all over the world, and you're
Right.
playing in constant rotation with William. He always makes a point to support other artists, and
Okay,
it's
okay.
just it's so amazing. So
Yeah,
I want
I
to get
appreciate
right
the
into
opportunity.
it. I want to get right into it and just read your bio on who
Okay.
Chill Will is, if that's okay.
Okay,
Can I
okay.
do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. William Frazier,
Yes,
widely
ma'am.
known by his stage name Chill Will, all right, originates from Savannah Beach, Georgia.
Tybee Island.
Tybee Island. Now resides in Beaufort, South Carolina. He's 52 years old. 50 Club,
No,
50 Club. That's what I'm talking about.
no, I'm older now. I'm 53.
You 53. Okay. Still the 50
Yeah,
Club. Good.
yeah, you
Okay,
know.
Frazier manages to balance his demanding career as a commercial fisherman and a
Yes,
lifelong passion for music. From
yes.
age around 12 or 13, he began writing poems and songs, a creative pursuit he had steadfastly maintained throughout his life. Recently, Frazier has embraced the Southern Soul genre, finding a new artistic home with its rich, emotive sound. His enthusiasm for the great genre is evident as he is the Grown and Sexy Family, a community that shares the dedication to music that uplifts, inspires, and entertains. Frazier's commitment to his craft aims to create lasting family memories through his heartfelt compositions. And everybody, I introduce to you, Chill Will Music. Thank you for coming
Thank
to the
y'all.
show.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank
All
y'all.
right. All right. So I want to give somebody that's very dear to me is on to Team Songbird. Marcus Mello Hearn, Vision Entertainment, and Boss Man Music, they are on. So I'm going to give them a shout out.
Okay.
But let's get right on into it. So, Southern Soul, what does the genre mean to you?
Grown, sexy,
Mhm.
life. You done lived. You you
Right?
you you you're past that. You're past the halftime. We in the third quarter. You know what I mean? It's do or die. What you gonna do?
What is your earliest memory of music?
Oh man, boy, anybody never asked me that one. That's all I really can remember, honestly. Because my dad used to be a DJ in Savannah. He was like one of the top DJs back in the the late '70s and '80s and stuff. So you know, my dad kept music around me and my brother. That's if we didn't know nothing else between fishing with my mom's side of the family, between the fishing and then my dad's side of the family with the music, it's always been there. So my dad always ZZ Hill, Bobby Blue
Mhm,
Band,
mhm.
Tyrone Davis. He was my dad. Yeah, my cousin was born in my dad Cadillac convertible Cadillac while Tyrone Davis was playing.
Wow. So when I read in your bio, it says you're a fisherman. You're the first fisherman I have ever met. So, how did you get into being a fisherman? If
My
it's
mom's side of the family. My mom's side
really,
of the family. Yeah, we was like, it was only like two or three, probably two black families on Tybee Island. So,
Mhm,
I grew up kind of, honestly, I didn't know it was other black people in the world until I turned like about 12, 13 years old.
mhm.
And we had to commute to Savannah, Georgia from Tybee to the middle school. So that's when I realized like, oh Lord, we ain't the only black people in the world. But but I grew up, I grew up with the fishing and my mom's side of the family. They used to work at a shrimp factory. So, from the age of 4, when you was old enough to flip that 5-gallon bucket over and stand at that shrimp table and head shrimp, that's what you had to do. It was, we got this punk parenting going on right now. You let these kids make
Mhm,
too many choices and stuff. But, when we was
mhm.
growing up, that was what it was. If you lived in the country, you was in the field. I lived
That's
by the
right.
water. So like we was on the water, we was oystering, we was shrimping, and then you got paid by the pound. So
Mhm,
you wanted to make more money every time as time went on and you grew up. So everybody was
mhm.
like, man, when I get old enough, I got to get on this boat, man. I got to get the real money. So yeah, that's how that happened. But my side of the family's my uncle, I think it was my grand uncle was the first black man on Tybee Island. He owned like 6 or 7 oyster boats.
Mhm.
And because the reason I know this is because I want to know why was we the only black people on this island and how in the heck did we get here? So that's why I know the answer because I actually had to research and then like
Mhm.
recently some people got together, organization on Tybee got together and they did a lot of research and come to find out that yeah, my family was the first black family on Tybee. My
Wow.
family was my uncle owned the first oyster factory on Tybee. He had like 6, 7 boats. His name was Bones. They call him Bones. His name was Tatman.
Mhm.
I learned that, and I just learned this recently within the last like 4 or 5 years because, like like I said, I was curious, like, wow, how in the heck we got here? So,
Mhm.
yeah, but it's cool, it's seasonal, it's something. You got your good times, your bad times, just like anything else, man. You make good memories, you make bad memories, but
Mhm.
the shrimping is just something that's in my life. Seafood, period, is that Geechee Gullah.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a beautiful story. That's something you might need to think about writing a book. You need to keep that stuff. You need to keep that. That's history. That's
Yeah,
history you can
yeah,
pass down.
yeah,
To your
yeah.
family, leaving that legacy behind. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
So,
it was cool to learn.
mhm. So when it comes to Southern soul, do you deem yourself strictly as a Southern soul singer? Or are you a soul singer?
I'm more of a soul singer because I'm not really a singer. Because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know, I had to figure out a way coming from the hip hop genre. I had to figure out a way. I had to figure out a way to still communicate with my people and still learn how to do what I love to do. So I had to learn how to find a way to communicate and still stay in doing what I love to do, which is make music. So when I got into it, I know when I got into it, it's basically all came back to me like, oh man, this all the stuff Dad used to play for. Man, Pops used to play this all the time.
Yeah.
Man, okay. So when I got back into it, it was easy for the transition. But at the same time, I don't consider myself just I'm not a singer. I'm a performer.
You're
You know what I
performing.
mean? I'm
Gotcha.
gonna be real with you. Like I know how to control my voice. It's raspy. I know how to harmonize a little bit and deliver. Because for me, it has to be about the deliverance because I can't. I'm not no Luther. But
So in the
so,
music scene, how long have you been in the music scene?
oh man, um, I started back probably like in 2014, probably
Mm-hmm.
like really, but it's I had to do a little sit down. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been making the music. So I would probably say like, oh man, I've been really into it like since '04, '05, something like that. Probably about like '05, '04, like that, when I was really making the music. Because a lot of people don't know, like before I had my sit down,
Mm-hmm.
I almost got signed to TVT, which is Lil
Okay.
Jon and
Mm-hmm.
but then right before everything happened, I had to go do my little sit down or whatever. So, when I came home, it was like, yo, you don't need no record label to put no music out. Like, what? What you mean? So it was like, nah, bro. Like, and I was on, I had to learn about Facebook and all this
Yeah.
stuff. And I see my cousin, he got his music on his, he got his music and he dancing to it and stuff. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, how you did that? How you getting them people to play your music? Yo, I'm telling you,
Technology is something, man. Like
yeah,
I said, I got on live today and I talked about the significance of us as artists marketing ourselves and getting with
yes,
the times with the AI and the technology and things like that because it's
yeah,
going to pass us by if we don't learn it. You
yeah. And
know,
see, that's a
you got
big
to do
thing.
that. You got to
Yeah.
do that.
Because
So you come from the hip hop world, correct?
see, I guess you can say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So you know the insight in the hip hop world, and you know the insight in the Southern soul world.
yeah.
So you have both of those,
Yeah.
experiences. Are there any similarities when it comes to it?
Depends on what the beat says.
Mm-hmm.
If the beat said, hey, let's rap, let's harmonize with it, let's flow with it. Yeah. Just like I said, I had to figure out how I can still do what I love to do and still communicate with the right people. Cause see, before when I was in the hip hop, like I got like 3 albums over in hip hop. Like, but
Mm-hmm.
before I was in the hip hop, I was just making the music because I was loving to do it. But then I
Mm-hmm.
had to learn how, like, because I got to the point where my wife was like, I'm about to put your ass out if you don't give me some money up with all this music. And I was like, huh? And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, okay. So now I'm taking a now, like I got people around me and I'm like, yo, man, I can't keep spending money, yo. I got to figure out how to make this thing make this money. It had to pay for itself. So that's when me learning about the BMIs and the ASCAPs and the royalties and the sound
Mm-hmm.
exchange and song trust and learning how to understand the difference between mechanical royalties and publishing royalties and learning
Mm-hmm.
like and I had to learn all that. Like you said, it's like you have to learn what's going on because if it don't pass you by, somebody going how you say they're gonna F you out of it.
Yeah.
They're gonna end up stealing it from you somehow. So I try to make sure I know everything that was going on around me. So when the time came, I understand at least some of what's going on when it comes to me getting my royalties and understanding the
Mm-hmm.
analytics of my crowd. Like, when
Mm-hmm.
I came from hip hop, and like I was about to say, when I left hip hop, I was trying to sell candy. I was trying to sell candy basically to an audience that don't eat this candy. So I had to find it. So now when I came over in the genre, the Southern Soul genre, it was like, hey y'all, I got this candy, but it was good candy because everybody remember what I'm talking about. Because now I'm in my age group to where it's like, yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
like I got like because a lot of my songs that I have in hip hop, I'm starting to slide them over to my Southern Soul catalog as well because
Mm-hmm.
they basically, like you say, it's similarity, but it's different. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, it's all about how you deliver everything. You
Yeah.
know,
It's all about how, you deliver, and plus you said you're a performer, so definitely being able to be personable with the audience and being able to be real with the audience, that sells
yeah,
itself, because people
that
know
that
when you don't believe in what you're saying, and they
yeah.
don't, they know that, they can feel that.
I definitely believe
So
that as well.
in the music, who are some of your inspirations?
Oh man, like my inspiration as far as like,
Hmm. Who you
oh,
grew up listening to? Who not, let's reframe that. Let's rephrase that. So when you were growing up and you had money and you purchased your first, I want to say cassette, who did you buy? Who did you buy?
Candy girl,
New Edition.
my word, your special treat. Um,
Uh-huh.
New Edition. Uh,
Hmm.
let's just keep it real. Michael Jackson.
Come
You
on
can't,
now. We
you
know some
can't
Michael
do it.
Jackson.
You can't do it without Prince. I love,
Right.
Prince.
Yeah.
You got let me see. I got a lot of people like for real, like
Hmm.
because when we was growing up, you gotta understand, you had to actually have a talent.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? You couldn't just say, hey, I'm gonna go in here and do this and do that and expect it to no, people were actually looking for talent when we was growing up. So when you
Hmm.
heard people like could function and Cameo
Oh
and
yeah.
Rick James with the crew, and you got shoot, even Madonna and Cyndi
Yep.
Lauper, and
Hmm.
back then it was music. Like, and then when you went to a show, they had to know how to play the instrument. So it wasn't a keyboard making all these sounds for you. So
Right.
it was a different time. So back in the, if we had to live with the rules in the industry back in the day, right now,
Mhm.
I would just have to be a writer because I can't sing.
Right. Because they definitely brought their A game every time. There
Yeah,
was
every
no,
time. Yeah,
auto tune and all these things that they
yeah,
use now. It was just real flat foot singing in the
yeah,
studio.
exactly.
And they talk about so many times. I'm a big, huge lifetime fan of Michael Jackson. Not
Yes,
only because of all the great music he has given us and left us with, but because of
the
I
performance.
actually studied the fact that when he goes into the studio, and a lot of times when I go in the studio, I keep that in mind. I like harmony, so I could do like probably 10 takes of a harmony so it could sound blended. I'm
Blended
talking
and
about in
rich.
between notes and all that. And I love that. I
Yeah,
love that
see,
aspect when it comes to creating your sound and artistic creativity that
yeah.
that's limitless.
And that's what I have to do too, because like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and I know I can't sing, but I harmonize. And so
Mhm.
like at the same time, I have to do the exact same thing. I go do a low, do a mid, you do a high as you can get, and you blend them together. So, because my whole thing about it is, I tell like I got an engineer that I mess with, man. Shout out to Banger, 2-time Banger, Beaufort, South Carolina, Archie, man. Like he knows, like when I first started messing with him, he was like, "Hey, you want me to put a little reverb on it, this and that, and da 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 da?" I'm like, "No, no, I don't want none of that, bro." He's like, "Well, you know how you sound. Yeah, I know how I sound. It ain't, I just need you to make it rich enough the way when I put that mic in my hand and I hit that stage, you hear the same thing. I don't,
Mhm.
I hate when people record something and then they perform it live. Your
They don't
voice is
sound nothing
nowhere,
like it.
your voice is nowhere near it. Like
Mhm.
that's not me. So me,
Mhm.
it's like, I harmonize with, let me see you put your cups in the air. Like, and I
Yeah, yeah.
harmonize.
So
Like,
people know this is you. This is
yeah, you
this
know
is
what I'm
you. When
saying?
they see you, they know it's you.
Exactly.
So if you had to go back and to listen to all the music that you ever heard in your lifetime, you have a song that's near and dear to you, whether it be a new song or an old song that you grew up just loving.
I'm
What
gonna be
song would
real.
that be?
My favorite, y'all about to crack up. Like, my favorite song right now of all time probably would be Calvin Richardson, Can't Let Go. That's
Oh,
man, like that's one of my favorite songs. Like I swear, my wife when it come on, my wife already know what it is. Ah, y'all watch out. But that's one of my favorites because, like you said, when I listen to the song and you listen, especially the acoustic version, when you listen
mhm.
to it and you hear how he doing it, and it's like my leg, like you listen and it's like you hear what he's saying, but no matter how many times you listen to it, you can always tell he really wrote this song for somebody. Like
He wrote that song for his wife. I have
right,
done so many shows with Calvin Richardson, and when I
that's
tell
right,
you, when I see him perform, he sounds exactly, you hear me,
yeah,
like his records because he could flat foot sing.
and yeah, that's
And
that's
yeah,
that's one of my favorite
yeah.
songs. Like it
Well,
just
since you putting it out there, that's your favorite song that your wife seem to love. Me and my husband, our all-time favorite song is "Special Kind of Food" by Blake Basic Black. That is
ooh,
one of our favorite songs that we
mm,
do. That's the
that's,
that we dance to that one, we request that one. That's the one.
I gotta
So
remember that. Like
now,
that's it
if
for
you
me. Like
weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
honestly, I don't know
Mhm.
because like I got a diploma in electrical construction and maintenance. I got a
Mhm.
diploma in HVAC and refrigeration. Um, I I got a couple of things on my belt, but honestly, like I do the commercial fishing, of course, for the pay.
Mhm.
But like over time. I lost so much time being on the water. Like my kids done grown, they done grew up and they're gone now, which I had to do what I had to do, as a man to make sure bills and kids and the house, everything taken care of. But I feel like I lost so much time. So it's hard. And especially when you get older, your body ain't moving around like it used to. And
Mhm.
if y'all watch Deadliest Catch, it's it ain't that bad, but it ain't that far from it neither. When I
Right.
do what I do for a living, so it's hot in the summertime and it's cold in the winter, and you got to have a grown man mentality to know you out here to take care of your family or whatever. So, but as far as me knowing what I would do if I was doing music, I really honestly I like I say, music been a part of me since I was little. I was writing poems. I got a whole book in my mom's closet that I wrote during my sit down. It's just poems. I just never released it. I was just, but music is, I can't say I would do it. I don't know. Music is me. Like my wife told me one time, I could tell you love music so much, I would never ask you to choose between it and me. She was like,
Oh
I'm
my
scared what you gonna say.
Well, let me tell you, Will. But my husband will never have me do that.
No,
He
she
knows how
wouldn't.
much he loves. I think sometimes he loves music more than I love it. I mean, literally. So when you write, and do you write all of your
Yeah, I
songs?
write my stuff.
You write all your songs,
Yeah. Like I
and
got a song called
God.
"Without You." If y'all
uh,
get a chance, when you get a chance, check it out. I wrote it for my wife. It's hard. It's dope. It's like I said, when I
it's
write
called
my
"Without
songs,
You."
"Without You,"
I
I
have one
can't
called
see.
"Without You" too.
Yeah, I can't
Yes.
see. Yeah,
Uh,
that's
Tell
it's.
me a little bit about that song.
Oh, well, I got a song called "Without You."
Hmm.
I wrote it when I was doing my little hip hop, rap music or whatever. But I wrote this song. It's for my wife, and
Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely.
a lot of people don't know. You know, me and my wife got together during my sit down time, and she stuck with me. And a lot of people thought she was crazy because she was, you messing with this dude, man. He locked up, da 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 da, this and that. And you know how it be. People talk about you. Oh, when he get out, he gonna drag you, this and that, or whatever. And it didn't work out like that.
Hmm.
When we did all that, it was because you gotta understand there's no sex involved. This is just intimacy on another level is knowing each other. So it was different, and I had to learn how to express myself, and she was the one that helped me do it. So it's
That's
like,
it.
and then now when I come home, That's who I was with. That's who I'm married. That's who I had raised my family with. And you know, you got that. Every man got that one female that's gonna make them like, hey, bro, you better get it together now. So you know, but it didn't have to be vocalized. It was there because of the bond that we built. So cause when you listen to the story, you know, it's like, hey, you know, it's telling about the trip she took up and down the road. Not to mention she had a carload, you know, taking chances on some stuff, spoke on the phone, and then, you know, and through it all, you still stuck around. So, you know, what is living? And before we used to hang up the phone, I used to always be like, hey, baby, you know I love you, right? She's like, how you know that? I say, hey, man can't live without a heart. And
that's beautiful. That sounds like a
so
title to a song right there.
that's what send the song.
Uh, well,
Man
you
can't
know
live
what,
without
Chill
a
will.
heart. And you know, it's like that. Man
You know
can't
what?
live
We
without
got a lot of
love.
shout outs, man. I'm up here looking. We got some folks on here that's shouting out to you, and I'm gonna give you some acknowledgement. We got the beautiful Bridge the Gap
Yes,
promoter Yolanda
man, boss
Marshall.
lady.
She's on. She says you are chill as the DMX of Southern Soul.
Thank
We
you.
have we have the director on
Oh,
saying chill will.
get in there.
We have
Mr.
let's
Line it
see.
up.
We got Love King Kendrick saying what's good, people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my
When it
dog, St. Kendrick.
yes. Now, when is your next show? When can we see Chill Will?
I honestly, I haven't been really like, scheduling shows yet or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong. If somebody want to book me, hit the link in the bio. I'm ready. But I've been just really focusing on trying to like getting everything together so when the time comes, I can really be like focusing, because like I said, I like to perform. I mean, you know, I like to interact with the audience. I like to let the audience know I appreciate them, you know. So it's with me, I like to make the audience a part of my show. And like I always say, I don't like to give a show, I like to give an experience. Because with an experience, you ain't gonna never forget it. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
So I like to try to do it like that. So like far as shows coming up, you know, anybody want to book me, just hit me up, hit Yolanda Marshall up, you know, Bridge the Gap Promotion, and, you know, she'll get you in the right direction and get you hooked up. But I'm just looking for shows that start kicking in. Because, you know, I'm on that song with the director called Line It Up. It's
Mm-hmm.
me, Devin Neese, the voice of Southern Soul,
We need
House
it.
of Count.
We need to get that
Yeah.
song out to. Need to get it to our program director here on Studio W Buzz.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely need
Line
to
It
get
Up.
that. Oh yeah.
Them youngsters killing it, man.
We have.
Oh, oh, did we lose him? Oh no,
We lose you. He's on. He's talking right now. I think you muted. Chill Will.
no, he's
Unmute.
not muted. We can't hear him.
I can't hear you.
We cannot hear
You
him.
cannot hear
Okay,
him at all. It was getting good too. Look.
let's get that
We can't.
fixed. Hey, Jinda, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Jinda?
me?
Okay, all right. What an amazing conversation. We need to
Yeah.
get him back on because we've gone over a little bit,
I
but I don't care.
know. It went so
This has been
fast.
one of the most amazing conversations you've ever had on Soul to Soul. We've got to get him on. We got to get him back. And
Yes, we definitely
look,
do. I
look,
mean,
okay,
this was
I tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to play his song right now. And let's
okay.
see if we can get him back because I'm looking at the screen and he's not muted, but we just can't hear him. I don't
You
understand what's
can't
going
hear him. I don't
on.
know what's
Ladies and gentlemen, kick the Mac.
he talking away too, ain't he? He's talking away.
Say, let me see you put your cups in the air. Say, stomp your boots and shake your dairy.
That's it there.
Let me see you put your cups in the air. Say, stomp the boots and shake your dairy. Yeah. Now it's It's a party going down in here. They got everything you need. Them girls, they shaking their derrieres. The floor about to fall in, nobody care. They say the roof is on fire. We'll put another one in the air. And can you get me a drink since you was just standing there? I came to party and have a good time, get loose, so shake your derriere. Now where my people at that came to have a good time? Put your drinks up in the air and help me repeat the sound. Come on, say let me see you put your cups in the air. Say stomp the boots and shake your derriere. Come on, girl. Let me see you put your cups in the air. Say stomp the boots and shake your derriere. Now pass the shine and somebody roll up another one. I need an order of chicken wings. Make sure my dish is fried well done. Hey, now auntie fussing that unk like he her damn son. It's a hell of my party going on. Ain't nothing but grown for fun. You gotta be 30 and old, it's just an even come. See, they cooking a jig and throwing in wigs, and the party has just begun. Come off in these woods, y'all, and I don't need a gun. See, everybody know everybody, so we just wait to see the sun. Hey, so let me see you put your cups in the air. Say stomp the boots and shake your derriere. Come on, girl. Let me see you put your cups in the air. Say stomp the boots and shake your derriere. Come on.
That's chill.
Chill Will, can you hear us?
Chill Will. Hey, Jinda.
Uh-huh.
And you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh my goodness. I love that.
That was a great
Let's
interview. I mean, really, we haven't even gotten to all the things. He has been in the industry for a very long time, from my understanding. And he is actually a hip hop artist that has been in the game for a very long time. Just recently got into Southern Soul not long ago. He's kind of transitioning. But man, that was a very great interview.
Look, here he is right now. And I want to say this, and then I'm gonna drop off for a second. Hey, Chill.
What's up?
We can hear you now. We can hear you a few minutes ago.
Hey, Jinda, I'm gonna do something that we have never done on your show, because your show is generally 30 minutes, right? But I don't care. I had to say,
My bad.
okay, drop the mic. Drop the mic. This has been one of my favorite conversations you've had on Soul to Soul with Chill Will. Chill Will.
Thank you, Chill Will.
Thank you.
Chill Will.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'm William Brown. I'm CEO of Studio W Global Radio. And I'm gonna make an announcement right now. And this is for up and coming artists. I know you guys pay a lot of money to get your songs copyrighted. And then you have to spend more money, correct me if I'm wrong, to register with ASCAP, BMI, GMR, CSAC, and the Sound Exchange. So am I off base here? Gender, Chill? You guys spend money.
Yeah.
Okay. Studio W is offering an exclusive on how you can save on your copyrights, because you already know if you release your music on TV or radio or in script, you are automatically copyrighted. You guys knew that, right? And Studio W, we're launching a program where we can promote up and coming artists and existing artists that want their music played. And we will play, because a lot of artists don't have a platform to play their music. And Jinda will attest to this. We love promoting up and coming artists right here on the Buzz.
That's right.
And I'm gonna say this, Jinda.
Yes.
The platform is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so
bro.
much.
Appreciate you.
You know, we were discussing your influences, and we were discussing the lyrics of your song and your favorite song. So, are there any people that you'd like to do a collaboration with?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Um, yeah. I definitely would love to do a song with young guy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, far as guys, I would say a young guy. I would love to do a song with Calvin Richardson. You know, like I said, I like to do different stuff. Calvin Richardson, young guy, FPJ. Um, I got a couple of people like, I'm sitting back watching, I'm like, but as far as females, Crystal Thomas. I want to do a
Mm-hmm.
song with Crystal Thomas. I want to
Shout
do
out to
something.
Crystal Thomas. He's a great friend of
Shout
mine.
out Crystal Thomas. Yeah, I want to do a
Shout
song with her. I want to do a
out.
song with I want to do one with Gwen too. I do for real. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Because like she got a great voice. She's very, very like professional. And I love the way she carries herself. I love how she makes her music, and you know, she's another one that can sing her butt off. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
everybody heard me or not, but like Gwen, she booked me for like one of my first shows. Like
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Chill, what you doing? I heard you doing Southern Soul. Da 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 da. Come down here and do a show with me." I'm like, "Okay, come on." And she was one of the first persons that really like reached out to me and started putting me on these stages and stuff. And then
Mm-hmm.
I met Yolanda Marshall, and she started putting me on these
She,
stages.
yep, she's
Shout out to
amazing.
Bridge the Gap Promotion.
Bridge the
Bridge the
Gap
Gap
promotion.
Promotion. Bridge the
She's
Gap Promotion.
amazing. Amazing, really rich, amazing people. When I tell you, you know, when in this industry, it's hard to find people that are really solid, you
Yeah,
know,
genuinely, like
and
genuinely.
right. And when you do, you hold on to them because you know what?
Got to.
They do not come a dime a dozen. Believe me, they do not.
I
But I
agree.
do want to mention, since I did it on my Facebook Live, but I do want to mention that we, Bridge the Gap and Team Songbird in the
Mhm.
LLC, we will be performing this Saturday in Marietta, Georgia, at venue 803 for a soul tribute with Willie Rich,
Yeah,
myself,
buddy.
myself,
Come on.
and also Big Steve. We're going to be doing a tribute, a soul tribute to the greats. It goes down, starts off at 8. We're going to be partying until 2. We got some line dancing going on. We're going to have a DJ on the ones and twos.
I know.
$10
I
charge to
know.
get in. You're gonna have a good time this weekend in
I know it's
Marietta.
going down.
Oh yeah.
I
So
know
y'all
it's going.
make sure y'all come on through.
I be wishing I lived closer because I know that me and my wife we would make a lot more events. That'd be the whole thing. Like that's one of my goals for this year too. Is like I'm gonna start popping out. So if you're a Chill Will supporter, make sure y'all come support these trail rides and these shows, cause especially in Atlanta and Alabama, cause I know I'm gonna start like eventually I'm just gonna start popping out to these shows, and
Mhm.
I want to build these relationships, and
You have to
you know
networking.
yeah,
Absolutely.
networking and getting to know people. Like a lot of people know who I am now, and that's really honestly because of Yolanda Marshall and
Mhm.
like the promotion. She's been helping me getting the stuff out there. You got Devin and we've been helping each other with TEP Productions, and we've been helping each other get out there. And like you say, when you find somebody genuinely like loyal to you in this industry, you gotta hold on to them
That's
because
right.
you a lot of people I guess you could say it's like you consider guilty until proven innocent when you dealing with friends in this industry. so and like you say, when you meet somebody that's genuinely helping you, and you know what I really love, because like I know my time coming. I know it's coming, and it's gonna come real soon.
That's
And
right.
I
And
know
you know what? When
God,
you got your eyes on the prize, it's always gonna come. And you speaking
yeah.
it to existence, it's definitely gonna come. We got
And
OB Country Slim saying what it do.
what it do, OB?
All right.
What's up, bro? Yeah, and I
We
know.
have people popping on. We have Stanley Specs, Mr. World Famous. He's an amazing DJ and an artist. He's on, giving a shout out.
What's up, y'all? Hello, everybody. What's up, man? Make sure y'all go check me out. I'm on all streaming platforms. I'm your boy, Chill Will Music, a.k.a. Mr. No
Bro,
Quill. Make sure y'all go check me out. That's all I
Yeah,
got to
that's what I'm
say.
talking about. And how, if you need to get in touch with Chill Will, you want to book Chill Will Music for your next event, you call
Yes.
Yolanda Marshall at
oh,
404-918-0601. That's Bridge the Gap Promotions. You need to
Bridge the
call.
Gap Promotion.
Yes, absolutely. Now, in closing, is there any anything that you would like to let someone know getting into it? Would you like to just drop a nugget, let them know what they need to do to get to where you are? They might be fresh on the scene. What are some of the things
Man,
they need to do?
I heard this a long time ago, and it's one thing I always keep in mind. Even though you got to learn how to trust people and you got to decipher who's for you and who isn't for you, and that's what anything in life, period. You got to learn who's around you or whatever the case may be. But I think my biggest thing would be is, remain humble. You know what I mean? And just because, and the reason I always like to tell people, remain humble and you don't have to talk. A fish don't get caught unless he open his mouth to bite the hook. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
hey,
So,
I heard you,
hey, so, but so you gotta just keep your mouth closed sometime. And another thing, you know how them old folks say nobody don't know how dumb you is until you open your mouth. So a lot of
William.
times just sit in the corner and just watch. Just watch. Be
You
careful,
can't
be
be laughing. We
mindful.
can't see you now. Come on now.
You gotta be mindful, be mindful of who around you. That's the biggest thing for me, because everybody Hey, I can't believe this man gave me that. But hey, he know I'm telling the truth. That's why it's funny. You done heard it before. You done heard it before. These Jews, them old people used to drop on you. My mom used to tell me, boy, hang around money because some of it can fall in your pocket. Hang around people who doing something. Hang around people who trying but
That
but
William over here rolling, boy.
yeah. But I'm just see that's what they say, man. The
I
truth
can't know
either
if I
gonna
can.
either make you mad or
I
make
can't,
you
bro.
laugh. That's what the truth is. The truth make you mad or make you laugh. I mean, just being real.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all about how you take it.
Oh my God. Oh my
Well,
See
God.
that?
well,
But
one thing I can say, it's been a true pleasure having you on my show. I do want to mention some things before I get off here. Again, the show this weekend, Saturday, in Marietta, Georgia, venue 803 Old School Jam tribute show. Venue 803 Marietta, Georgia, $10 cover to get in. Big Steve, Willie Rich, me, we're gonna be doing a lot of old school jams. We're gonna be playing homage and singing some of your
I already
favorites.
know. Cause see, let me
If you
tell you,
want to hear Fire and Desire by Rick James and T. Marie, me and Willie Rich are gonna sing it. It's gonna be cutting up.
Willie Rich finna kill it. I'm about to tell you now. Willie be killing them old boy. Listen, y'all. If y'all never been to a Willie Rich show, I'm just gonna tell y'all this. Willie Rich is the king of old school when it comes to doing shows to me. I tell boss ladies all the time. Willie Rich is a real Southern soul like performer because he takes you back. He'll do that Tyrone Davis and then he'll jump up there with the Mars Day, do the bird.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh
he'll
yeah.
jump
No,
up.
we love to see him do James Brown. It's man's
It's a
world.
man's world. Yeah,
That's my
man.
thing. That's what we like
Oh,
to see him sing.
But yeah,
And
big shout out
I
to everybody. And y'all
big
make sure
shout.
y'all pop up to their show, man. If y'all anywhere near Marietta, Georgia, y'all pop up. Because if I was any closer, I would go. Because I know you're going to have fun. You're going to have a good time. I know the type of crowd y'all are. I know, I never met you in person yet. But like I say, I sit back and watch.
Yeah.
But so, I want to just first and before I go, I just want to thank y'all for having me on here. I know it was a
Yeah.
short notice and everything, and I want to thank
Yes.
y'all for
I
bringing me
thank
on.
you. I
So
thank you.
I
I
appreciate
see
y'all.
people on here. Let me go ahead and get shout out. DJ Ike Dirty in the building.
All right, dirty. That's my
Yeah,
bro.
DJ Ike Dirty in the building. Hey, I want to also mention I will be in Shreveport for February 13th and 14th, Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm performing for February 13th and 14th at Cassandra's on the River. I'm singing to the lovers. 2 days in a row. You can check your girl, the Lady Songbird, Jinda out. And then on the 15th, I am going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas, doing Big Joe's birthday bash with J1. We're going to be jamming. And it's going to be Al Chauncey. It's going to be an amazing event. You don't want to miss it. And then on the 21st of February, I will be in Laurel, Mississippi, the Waymaker's birthday party. Man, we're going to be everywhere. And March 1st, we'll be going back home doing a Soul Legacy tour with the incomparable Reggie Bush in Killeen, Texas at the East Center. Okay. So I got a lot of things going up and coming on. Florida on the way. Really, really soon we're coming back to do the Celebration in Delray Beach, Florida. It's coming out in May. Will be there? And then I'll be hitting a tour with Marcus Mello Hearn, Vision Entertainment. Will be on tour starting really, really soon. So keep a lookout for that. And I want to say again, if you want to book Chill Will Music for your next event, call 404-918-0601. This is your girl, the Lady Songbird, Jinda. William, thank you so much for allowing me this amazing platform each and every Thursday. Check your girl out every Thursday. I have a new artist. And by the grace of God, I'm booked all the way up until April. So keep a lookout every week. It's 30-minute Thursdays, but it might be extended a little bit because we have such a great conversation. And I want to see you at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on Studio W Buzz of Facebook Live. This is your girl, Lady Songbird, Jinda. And remember, in closing, it's always good to support a fellow artist. I promise you, it will never dim or dull your shine. Until next time, peace.
Peace. Hey, Jinda. Hey, Will, can you stand right there for about 30 seconds? Jinda,
right.
Yes.
I've enjoyed every second of this last minute because you had another artist that was going to be on, but they got sidelined.
I know. We're going to have him on, though. We're going to have him on. It's just postponed.
But Jill, wow, you're amazing. I loved it. Thank you, brother. And would love to have you on some of our other platforms because Jinda will tell you we have other platforms 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Gotta do it.
And we are here to promote artists like you guys that don't get a chance to get your due on a mainstream radio. And guys, keep it locked right here on Studio W, The Buzz. I enjoyed every second of this. You guys had me in tears. It's been funny. This is bringing back radio, ladies and gentlemen. Jinda, amazing. Chill Will. I need Jinda. I need Chill's contact information. Text me, and Chill. If you don't mind, sir, I will give you a call. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. In closing.
Come on now.
Is that okay with y'all? Is that okay? Oh! Hey!
Let me see you put your cups in my hand. Shake your head. Let me see you put your cups in my hand. Stop the bus and shake your head. Now is the party going down in here? They got everything you need. The girls, they shaking their game, The flow, the falling, nobody there. They say the roof is on fire. And can you give me a drink since you was just standing there? I can't nobody and have a good time. So shake your derriere. Where my people at? Let's get the heaven. a good time. Put your drinks up in the air and help me beat the song. Come on.
Hey,
Let
chill.
me see you put your cups in the
Ow.
air. Say stomp the boots and shake your tail.
Come on, yeah.
Let me see you put your cups in the air. Say stomp the boots and shake your tail.
Hey,
Now pass the
the
shine and
phone is
somebody
shining,
roll up
somebody roll up
another one.
another
Need
one. I
a
need up on
ticket,
a ticket,
so
Wayne. Make
this is
sure my
rap
feet
with
is
all
fried up the room. The auntie
my
fussing the house like he her grandson. It's a hell of a party going.
yeah.
Hey.
You gotta be 30 and old, it's just an even come. See, they cooking a jig and throwing their wigs, and the party has just begun. Come off in these woods, y'all, and I don't need a gun. See, everybody know everybody, so we just wait to see the sun. Hey, so let me see you put your cups in the air. Say, stomp the boots and shake your dairy, yeah. Come on, girl. Let me see you put your cups in the air. Say, stomp the boots and shake your dairy, yeah. Say, come on. Hey, come on. Just say, boots and shake your dairy, yeah. Say, let me see you. Come on. Say, let me see you. Say, let me see you shake your dairy.
Hey guys, hey, thank you so much. Hey, wow. Hey, Chill Will, thank you so much, my friend. I'll be talking to you soon. All right, my brother. Enjoy your night and enjoy the Buzz Studio W Global Radio Network. And we do this thing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh yeah, the finest in broadcasting anywhere around the globe.